Is it gonna smash? Oh yeah, oh wow. Oh wow, oh wow, holy. Yes. Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Neil and welcome back to some more BEAMNG Drive. Now in today's video we have a car mod, probably the most obscure car mod I've ever seen. I believe this is a real vehicle. This is the Škoda 130. I hope I'm saying that right. It's a Czechoslovakian car apparently, because I had to Wikipedia it and I had trouble even finding the Wikipedia page for this thing, and when I did it was not in English, had to translate. But the Škoda 130 is a collective term for a range of passenger cars of lower middle crumb produced by Czechoslovakia automobile maker AZNP in the years 1976 through 1990. So I don't know if the creator of this mod personally had one of these, but it's a very interesting looking car. It looks very 1980s, early 90s, late 70s even. I don't really know. I honestly probably wouldn't have gone with this color, but we're going to stick true to what this car probably actually looked like. And in a lot of the pictures, it was this color. So, yes, Czechoslovakian car in BEAMNG Drive. We even have the owner's manual in the back of the car. Check it out. What does that say? I thought this was Swedish at first. I guess I'm just not very cultured, but there we go. Skoda. And, yeah, so this is a real car. Like I said, it doesn't have any front seats, or any seats, for that matter. Not really sure why. Maybe the download got corrupted or something. But there's no seats, so you're just going to be sitting on the floor trying to drive this thing, looking over the looking over the dash there. But, anyway, first things first, we got to crash test this thing just to see how well this thing can crash. Is it going to be a off-brand Russian mod crash or a BEAMNG crash? That we're gonna find out. I actually don't know how fast this thing is either. This is the first time driving the Škoda 130. So let's see how fast a Czechoslovakian car from the 80s is. Probably not very safe, but here we go. At about 40 miles an hour, I give it take. Oh! Wow, okay, that actually looks pretty good. Is there no engine in the front? Is the engine in the back of this thing? I think it is. Hold on, let's go ahead and rip off the back trunk thing. Ugh! There we go. Oh yeah, there's the engine. That looks like that could produce maybe 70 horsepower. Yeah, we are really rolling in. Did he detail all the wire connections in this thing? He did. Wow. Okay, that is a lot of detail in this thing. Now, you gotta keep in mind, this is not even on the mod section of BEAMNG. You have to go to the forums to download this because it is a very early work in progress build, but there's already a ton of detail in this thing. I'm actually really excited to see what this is going to turn into. There's also only one variant right now, but the Wikipedia page said that these were really popular to turn into racing cars. But all we have right now is the regular 130L. And can we get a different color? Maybe like a red color. I feel like that's going to look a little bit better than this banana yellow or pea yellow. I don't even know what to call that. That looks a little bit better. There we go. All right, so let's run head on this time. I kind of hit the left side last time, but let's do a head-on collision here. Yeah, we're flying now. Look at us go. This is definitely a speed demon type vehicle. Here we go. Oh, that bonnet, I guess whatever you want to call it, just flies off. It just leaves the stratosphere. But there's what we're left with. How's the front seat looking? Not too bad, honestly. I mean, we weren't going too fast, to be completely honest, but the car's not looking too good. So what do you say we wreck it even more by going to the insane test arena and throwing it down a set of stairs? You know, some people, when new car mods come out, they extensively test it with like racing and stuff, but no, not here. We just like to crash stuff. All right, so here we go. A jet black Skoda versus the Stairway of Death. Who shall win? Gonna have to go with the stairs here because this thing seems to fall apart pretty realistically, actually. I'm a big fan of the way this thing... Oh! We're gonna get stuck? No, we're not. I'm actually a big fan of the way this thing crashes. It feels like it has quite a bit of weight to it. More so than some of the cars built into BEAMNG Drive. And I'm sure this thing wasn't that heavy in real life. But look at us go now. Yes! Oh, there goes the engine. The very puny looking engine. Oh, that is it. Oh, that is beautiful. The car actually held together pretty well. It's a little bit shorter now, that's for sure. But Yeah, I'd say it held together. It's pretty empty as well. Look at those wires. Those exposed wires look just awesome. I wish the cars in regular BeamNG had those. I wonder why they don't, actually. The lights are just kind of magically connected to the car in the regular game. I guess it's just something they haven't thought to add in yet. But that book apparently was glued to the back of the car. Didn't move an inch. So, the world's toughest car manual. At least that's what I'm assuming that is. I can't exactly read it. How about some first-person Stairway of Death? Here we go. Okay. Okay. There goes the front of our car. Oh, no. Oh, no. And here comes the vomit-inducing, spinning and flipping. Oh, God. Are we just bouncing right now? I don't know. The car's holding together very, very well, though. I must say, it almost makes me think that this thing is kind of reinforced. We're on fire, aren't we? Oh, yeah, we're on fire big time. Where even is the gas tank in this thing? I guess it's probably at the back. So, yeah, we look a little bit more beat up this time, but still this thing held together very well. So, you know what I think we should do? I think we should run this thing over with a Boaz, because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like this thing might be reinforced on the top, so I want to kind of put that to the test and see how fast this thing can be squished like a bug. All right, so we're just going to park that right there, and we're going to go this way and spawn up one of my all-time favorite mods, the Boaz. Do I still have it downloaded, actually? I think I do. I should. Boaz. There you are, you beautiful big bastard. Let's spawn you right up and crush some Czechoslovakian. Czechoslovakian. Sorry. But anyway, here we go. All right, so you ready? We should probably put the... There we go. Put the ladders up. Don't want those getting caught on anything. We just want the tires to meet the car. That's all we want here. Here we go. You guys ready? Is it gonna smash? Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Holy... Yes. Beautiful. Can we run it over again? You know, I guess it's probably not that reinforced, if at all. Let's see what's left of this thing, shall we? Oh, God. Not much. Just a burning, smoldering slab of molten metal. That is a beautiful thing. All right, so here's a better look at the inside when it's not so dark. As you can see, a lot of carpet. I imagine this thing probably wasn't the most expensive car of its time. Whoa! Okay. Apparently it's a drifter too. I'm not good at drifting, but if I was, that might have been actually really cool. What is this area? I don't think I've ever been down here. Waterfall. Dead end. We're just gonna follow this and see where it leads. Oh, it leads outside the waterfall. That's kind of cool. There we go! And it slowed us down so much. And of course, this thing sinks like a rock. Is that our spare tire? I think it fell off the front of this thing. It's weird that the engine's in the back of this thing. All right, so I wonder if we have any parts that we can mess with. Can we make this thing a little bit faster? We can add a bunch of stuff. Interior carpet. Yeah, there we go. No, I'm gonna keep that. Let's see. Where's the engine? Passenger seat. Oh, wait, no. Oh, there is passenger. Okay, it just didn't come pre-installed with seats. A little bit weird, but let's go ahead and add some anyway. Why the heck not? Oh, wow, there's actually a lot of stuff you can do to this. I did not see that. There's a lot of stuff you can do on this. So where's the engine, though? Can I mess with the engine? All right, so we have a 1294 CCM OHV carbureted i4. Oh, my God, engine. So it sounds impressive. I imagine it's probably not that impressive because this thing is not the fastest. But can we at least put like a turbo on this? Or anything, man. You know, we can change it to a 5-speed manual. Is that going to make it any faster, though? I don't think so. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's much in the way of performance that we can change, but there is a lot of stuff you can add and take off from this car, which is nice. Oh, I sneezed and it made me crash. I think we're okay, though. Why does the hood just, like, go off to the left right there? That's kind of weird. I feel like that would kind of blind me. Oh, no, it's not blinding me too much. Oh, God! This thing does not have a lot of grip. I would not feel safe driving this even when it was brand new. I could definitely see this thing being turned into, like, a really, really awesome rally car. So, this is already one of my favorite kind of random car mods added to the game. I can't wait until there's some racing variants, man, or maybe even a drag variant. Mod creator, if you're watching this, I know that's probably something you want to add, but please, 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 Give me it. I need it. Oh, I love this thing. So it just crashes so nice. I think this is probably one of the better crashing experiences I've had with a just regular car mod, which is saying a lot because most of the time they freak out when you crash, but this one does not. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for some Skoda on Skoda crash testing. So first off, this is gonna be our hit E, I guess we could call it. So all we need now is a target. So we're gonna go down all the way to the end of the drag strip, which might take a while to get to. But at the end, we're gonna be meeting another Skoda, and we're gonna do a head-on collision here and see how they interact with each other, because another tall tale sign of a less than quality mod is when they get really stuck together when you crash, which honestly still happens to some of the default cars in this game. But let's go ahead and see what happens. So let's go ahead and spawn this right here. And there we go. There we go. Now, we're not going to turn on the AI for this yet. We'll do that in a minute. But I'm just going to leave him right about there. And we're just going to do a head-on collision. I still have the Blaze spawned up. Not sure why. But anyway, let's see how fast we can get this thing going. Those in kilometers? Yes, they are. 60. 80 kilometers. Oh, 80 kilometers an hour. Almost to 100. That's almost highway speeds, right? Anyway, here we go. Head-on collision. Skoda to Skoda. Oh, God, I missed. Oh. Well, I didn't miss, but it didn't hit the way I wanted to. It still looked pretty good, though. There's just mirrors flying everywhere. Isn't that a thing of beauty? All right, let's try that again. Only, can I drive competently for once? That would be great. I want to hit this thing head-on at, 60 miles an hour, whatever it is. Whatever this thing's top speed is, it's not a lot. This thing does seem to drift a little bit to the left. That's a little bit weird. Anyway, here we go. And boom. Oh, it's gorgeous, man. The spare tires flying everywhere. They did get stuck together just a little bit, but I'm willing to waive that since it is a work in progress as of right now, but still a very satisfying crash. All right, side impact time. Let's see if you're driving this thing, you get T-boned. If you're gonna be okay. I'm guessing probably not. But we're going to try it anyway. Those doors look mighty thin, and this thing looks like it's a very cheap car. I actually don't know how much these things cost when they were new. If anybody knows, anybody had one of these, I would love to hear your stories in the comments down below. And while you're down there, why don't you go ahead and hit that like button as well. All right, Skoda, let's see what you got. This is the T-bone from hell. Here we go. Okay, that was a really awesome looking crash. That tire just went straight through us. Not sure what that's about. Can we get back away from this? There we go. All right, so we're looking pretty much okay. The front end is pretty wrecked, but we can still drive this thing. What about this, though? Ugh. You're probably going to be pretty uncomfortable, but you might be okay. Anyway, will it still drive? I think it will. I think this thing should still drive. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it drives perfect. Leans a little bit to the left, but it still drives. You could drive it to the body shop, I'm sure. All right, let's try something a little bit faster versus the Skoda, shouldn't we? I think we got to go with the drag car, ladies and gentlemen. We got to do it. So we're going to go with the good old Barstow drag. Where is it? There you are. You beautiful, beautiful machine. Now, I'm thinking that we're just going to basically rip the Skoda in half. Parts are going to fly everywhere. There's going to be a lot of fire. That's my predictions. Anyway, here we go. 3, 2, 1, boom! Let's do this. If I can control this beast. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, can we even hit it? This thing's driving a little bit weird. There we go. Yes. Beautiful. Boom. Wow. It actually held up fairly well, I want to say. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, okay. Maybe not. Maybe not. It's a lot shorter now. I think you're probably as good as dead. All right, let's do the side impact real quick. There we go. Come on. Come on. Yeah, there you go. There you go. A little bit slow to reverse, but that's okay. All right, so this is actually going to be the T-bone from hell. Here we go. At probably 150 miles an hour or so. So, are we going to rip it in half? Boom! Pretty dang close. It actually looks like a banana now. A big yellow banana wrapped around the front of our car. Good God, it looks like this thing is just falling apart. Oh. So, the verdict is, you're dead. 10 times over. Completely dead. Like, not even a chance in hell that you're going to be alive. But, you know, you did get hit from the side with a drag car at about 150 miles an hour. I don't think any car you'd be okay in. Alrighty, so time for some Skoda on Skoda action. So we're gonna get this thing going in a pretty straight line here. That looks pretty good, so let's go ahead and switch to this. Maybe we can both get to full speed, which probably combined, I don't know, it was 80 miles an hour. Anyway, here we go. Head-on collision, here we go. Boom. That was actually a lot cooler than I thought. The pieces, there's a lot of pieces to this mod, so they just fly off in every which direction, which is really satisfying, actually. I like mods that have a lot of just insane little details. Probably the best example is the Oldsmobile, but this is a close second. I might even overtake it if this guy continues to work on this thing. All right, so let's do that one more time here. Get you going, there you go. Let's see if we can both get to full speed. Let's go for the absolute head-on collision here, because that one was a little bit off center. Here we go. Looking good, and this is looking good. Boom! Perfection! Oh yeah, he's still going. Since the engine's in the back, I think the front can take quite a bit more damage, but there we go. Just two flattened bananas sitting in the middle of a drag strip, and tires everywhere, parts everywhere. I love it! So, yeah, that's been the Skoda 130. You can download this right now. I will leave the link in the description. Go ahead and download it. Show your love for the creator, because new car mods are a dime a dozen. Or, well, no. Not very, that's not what I meant. They're rare. They don't pop up every so often. So when they do, we really need to appreciate them. You know what I mean? So go ahead and download it, support the creator, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. See ya.